Okay, he's giving birth to a horse foal. Good, good. I am the greatest. I love that. I love it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's amazing, but it's an extra thing. But the metal industry hasn't really hurt. Not having a metal industry hasn't really hurt us. But now that I'm actually thinking about going up here and, you know, letting them in, like letting enemies in and stuff like that so that we can fight them, I'm beginning to think it is going to become more and more of an issue to have one. Now, that being said, I'm actually going to make some cage traps. Okay. So let's just put those up. Now, I will keep talking about the metal industry as I do this. Pretty much what we're going to do is, since we don't have very much metal here in our fort as it stands right now, what we're just going to do is we're going to be melting down some of the things that we have gotten from traders that we've kind of either stolen or otherwise. Which, you know, is pretty much what you have to do when you're in a situation like we're in. So, I mean, eh. Now, in the standard game, if any of you guys are just watching this just to kind of learn what to do, like I said, this is not the standard game. I am in a very special version of Dwarf Fortress where I have a lot more difficult enemies and metal is a little bit more rare. And in the standard game, you can get Goblinite, and what that is pretty much you just kill goblins, take the armor that they drop and melt that shit down, and you're good to go, Charlie. But in this, it doesn't work quite like that. A lot of the enemies that we fight, such as the Illithiids, do not carry armor, and the werewolf beastmen who don't wear anything at all. So we don't even get leather from those jackasses. I know it's terrible, but one of the things that we can do is like I said, we do have some of the stuff from traders which we can use, and we do have galena. We can start making hammers for our people, and honestly, we can probably keep the obsidian short swords for as long as we need to. One of the biggest things that we do need, like I said, is armor. Weapons, not so much. Our people are very, very well trained, and even with very shitty weapons, you can do a lot, so I'm going to be relying more on that than anything else. Hopefully, I'm not blowing smoke out of my ass like I usually am, so we'll see how that works out, if it actually comes to bite me in the dick or not. So, that being said, I'm going to be putting a few more here just in case they do get past. Give me like that extra line of defense, just in case. There's no real rhyme or reason to what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just doing it just to do it. How many more can I put up? Quite a few, don't really give a shit. That's enough. That's more than enough for now. That'll get some of our idlers out of our hair. Squads, let's go. We have F, G, and H, our new squads. Very, very nice. All of the squads are up to 10. We have 80 dwarves in the military now. Didn't think I'd be seeing the day that we'd get quite so many, but, you know, it's not a bad thing. Hello, Dwarf Fortress. Acting up. Alright. Trying to just resize it there a little bit. There we go. Alright, so F... Okay, no, we can't do anything with that just yet. Alright, now then. We have just a few dwarves left that have not been named and are not in the military. So let us go to squads. So that has no squads up here. Alright.
Don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
Okay, so we've got our miners, our farmers. I think another good thing to do might actually be go professions. Alright, so we got our 12 farmers, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to have to find our miners. And I'm going to set them up. I think now, while they're mining, might be a good time to start doing all the professions that we need done now. Also, these two I did not put into the military yet. Or I might have... Oh, what I did is these two are... I don't know what's up with that. Just reset the custom profession. Alright, so these two... These two... God, my God, I'm terrible. Anyway, so these four are going to go to a custom profession. New custom profession from this dwarf. Okay. And they're going to be miners. Miner dwarves. Dwarves, there we go. And then we'll set that up as their custom profession. Commit changes. There we go. Now, clerk. I'll keep that one. Carpenter. Keep that one. Butcher. I don't really know if we need the butcher. He doesn't even have the butchery skill. Why is he named a fucking butcher? Whatever. Alright, these master lashers. Now, those are the ones that we're going to really, really be getting a hold of right here. Because these master lashers are ones that they got good farming, but that's all they've got. And this guy's got bone carving, but that means jack diddly boopity boop. It really does. I mean, you'll very rarely come into a circumstance that you really need bones carved. Now, you can make bone bolts, but I might do that later. I'll keep that guy in mind, actually. Forget everything I just said. We'll keep that guy in mind. Alright, but first we need to actually get a hold of the people that we're going to get with the metal industry. That's the thing. The metal industry. The metal. Metal. Can't defeat the metal. Alright, this guy right here is going to be the first one. He's already metal crafter, so he's also named. Don't know why, but I don't give a shit. I know why those two were named pre-military. They're in the military. Damn it. Oh well, I don't care. Okay, woodcutters. I'm actually going to be putting up a few of you guys as custom. What's that? Custom profession from this dwarf. We'll take off the masonry because it's not something they need, and it doesn't look like he's going to get it anyway. So we'll put these as wood dwarves. We will set their custom profession. You can't see me setting the custom profession because it's like below everything else, so my bad. Now we might also, okay, you the furnace operator. He's got all those skills already, and you the metal crafter. And who else? Pumper operator, what do you got, bro? Nothing. Doesn't look like anybody else except for that dwarf, but he's in the military. Has any real skills with this? Another military. It's like I put all the fucking dwarves. Wait, I'm not even looking at the right thing. Oh, my bad. I need to look at this. Alright, so he's got the skills, and they're the only two that are really going to be able to do anything. Do I already have them selected? I do. Set custom profession from this dwarf. And okay. Heavy metal dwarf. There we go. And we will set him to a heavy metal dwarf. There we go. Alright, let's go check them out real quick. Okay, so these two are they're going to be the ones that we're going to be using. Alright, just making sure on that. Still haven't been able to figure out why some of these guys I cannot change like some of the simplest fucking shit with. Like these, but whatever. I don't care. Not gonna bother with it. Dave, refuse hauling? Okay. Okay, so they're still digging that out. Alright, one of the next things that we're going to do is we need to go back to stocks. This is a menu that we have not gone to in quite a while. I couldn't open it there for a second. Apparently I had caps lock pressed. Stocks. Alright, this is a menu that we have not gone to in quite some time. For reasons that are at this point unknown to anybody else but me. Alright, so one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to need to start melting stuff down into bars. Now, if we go down a little bit, we will see that we have bars right here. We have 243 bars, but not very many of any one kind, except cobalt, which is not bad, not bad. But I don't know what cobalt is. I'll have to go look up all these types of metals, but what we do really need to do is we need to melt down some of the extra stuff that we have. We've gotten a lot of stuff just kind of randomly from people that we really don't need. And we've done this once in the past. I can almost guarantee it. But I don't remember doing it recently, so we're just going to go through this. These daggers don't even need. Short swords don't even need. Spellwood, I don't even know what that is. Obsidian short swords. Those I want rid of, but can't do anything with at the moment. Cobalt pickaxes, we are melting those motherfuckers into dust if we have to. All I want left is just like the bronze ones. So So we'll melt those. Steel picks, some gold. We don't really need all these pickaxes because we only have a handful of miners, and those can get done everything that we need done. I will keep, I think, these steel maces. I mean, there's steel. What do you want from me? Come on. Also take that off. Meteoric warhammers. I'm gonna melt those down. Silver is actually. Before I start saying shit I don't understand, let's actually go to the metals part of the Dwarf Forces Genesis, just so we can see what is best. And it looks like, by weight and density, copper and black bronze are the heaviest. And red steel has the best edge. Okay, so cobalt is actually a really heavy material. So cobalt, copper, black, bronze are the heaviest materials. So let's go back here. We have a cobalt mace. I will keep that actually. So let's actually go back through this. We don't have much to go through. Never mind. Bronze mace. Bronze was pretty good, wasn't it? I don't remember. Steel. I guess we will melt that down, because as far as that, it's not very good. Now, by compression yield and edge, steel is really good, but otherwise not so much. Although, from what it's saying here, red steel would make the best swords, but I don't know how to make red steel. Shit, we're gonna have to figure that out. Metalworks. Okay, so it doesn't actually tell. There's nothing on this website that really tells me how to do that. Okay, maybe here. So let's search red steel. Nothing. Tips and advice. Okay, so nothing. So nothing really good. So let's just melt down all this shit. Meteoric, go. Bismuth. I think if we just melt everything down and then get everything into one just complete thing, we'll do fine. Although if we do have any red steel like bladed shit, I will be keeping that. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for that as we go down. And this is all training shit, so. But it doesn't look like we have red steel hand axe. It's a hand axe, so never mind. Alright, so that's all that stuff. Bone down, armor. I mean, we've done this once before, but we've gotten more stuff since then, so I mean. Capes. Why is that forbidden? Why would you forbid a cape? Of all things. And this is something that you do want to go through too from time to time, even if not to do this, because sometimes the most random things will get forbidden, or you might have stuff set to be dumped and you don't remember where it is, and it could cause issues. That's one of the things that when I was making the I Am the Greatest thing, I was actually having issues with. Because I had stuff dumped or hidden or something, and I didn't know where it was. I honestly did not know where the fuck it was, so I was trying to do stuff, and I was running out of material that I should not have been running out of. If that makes any sense. Like, I mean, I have tons of stone, and yet I was running out of certain types of stone that I dug out so much of it, and I was checking in the stocks, and I had it, but I had it dumped, and some of it forbidden for whatever reason. Dwarves are weird. They'll add some of that forbidden stuff to it for whatever reasons go through their small little brains. And it looks like we've already... I mean, I've gone through this once before, so I mean, there's going to be some stuff that we've already done, but something just goes through their head that just... you never know with them. You really don't. Also... here's some more stuff to melt. Anything else? Large beetle chit elven leggings. Ugh. Sounds disgusting. Cotton cap. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just... Maybe my dwarves are just dumb. Possible? Yes, very possible, actually. More likely? Yes, very, very, very likely. So yeah, it looks like most of this stuff I've already gone through at one point or another. Anvils. Okay, so yeah, most of that is just the weapons, and I'm pretty sure we got some of that from the siege. I don't know how, I don't remember them carrying anything, but then again, what the fuck do I know? Alright, so we're going to go to the magma forge. Is it a forge? No, it's the smelter. There we go. Melt metal object, and we'll set these both on repeat. I'm also thinking I'm also just gonna dig this out right here because I was being really artsy back then when we first made this, and you know, that's not really that nice looking. It's just a little weird. Also, one of the things that I'm going to do with this floor very specifically is we're going to start setting up an actual repository for bars and stuff like that. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be strictly for bars. And this, what I'm making now, if I can figure out where I'm going to make it.